Everyone else is doing their own thing. Everyone else has got their own thing to worry about. And it's only you that knows in that moment when you first make the decision and know that you can't carry on as it is. And in an instant, you go from being an England cricketer, the England wicketkeeper, to the guy that used to be. I remember waking up and Ben Langley, the England physio, was there. I'll never forget. I turned over and I looked at him and I saw his face. I took one look at his face and my first words were, "Is my career over?" And he kind of nervously, I feel for him because what a position to be in, but he was, adamant to be positive, and he was like, "No, mate, don't, look, I'll be honest, it's worse than we thought, but we're going to work, we're going to do everything we can, and we're going to get you back. We'll go through the rehab, and that's it." 9 months later, unfortunately, it just wasn't going to come back. You hear the stories around losing friends overnight, and you sort of think, nah, I can't believe that. I've got a good network around me and everything else. And you literally do. You lose friends overnight, and people don't get in touch and don't contact you and whatever it may be, whether that's agents or whatever. And that is such a challenge. Mentally, people talk about this transition and talk about when your career comes to an end, what a challenge it is. And it doesn't matter if you've played 100 tests, 1 test, or no tests. It's all the same. And every person goes through that same loneliness. Because the reality is, you are just a small piece. And life goes on very, very quickly. And it was a SuperSport commentator, Pomien Bangwa, said to me, I was sat with him, we were doing a bit of commentary, and he said, the toughest thing to accept is when you finish, and you were the England wicketkeeper, and Broad would run in and he'd bowl, and the batsman would leave it, and you would be that guy catching the ball. When you finish, you don't watch Broad run in, the batsman leave it, and the ball go for 4 byes. There is now another guy stood where you used to stand, catching the ball. And he is now that guy. And he is now the England wicketkeeper. And you can't help but envy the position he's in, knowing what he's going to have and what he's going to do with that group of people and how special it is to play cricket for your country.